On every Monday around this time, we get into it. Our Unapologetically Memphis Minute. And the CEO's in the building. Fresh from St. Louis.
Good show.
What's up, Marcus Cook? What's up, baby?
What's up with it, man?
Man, how was the weekend? How was St. Louis?
Oh, it was good, man. I didn't get to see Six Red on Nelly, so.
It'll be something as soon as you get to, welcome to St. Louis, and they're standing at the sign like, hey, waving everybody in. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because just think who we'd have, like, when you get to Memphis, we'd have all kinds of celebrities there.
You know what you said.
Yeah, all right. And we may not get into it as a part of what we're doing right now, but a shout out to our very own Glorilla, who performed this weekend at the WNBA halftime show.
Good show.
My mom watched her perform.
Okay.
Yeah. She didn't say much about the rapping. She just thought it was just a good, she says, I just liked it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
hey, Glo, you got a 90-year-old fan in Columbus, Ohio, that watched your show and admires the way you put it down.
She got that effect on people.
Exactly. So, every Monday we talk about all things Memphis, right?
Yeah.
And you got the biggest blog in the city, Unapologetically Memphis. It's available on all kinds of platforms. And these are some of the biggest stories, the biggest things going on that over the last week or so since we talked last time. So what are some of those stories?
One of the, I'd say, larger items that a lot of people like was youth leadership and unity in Memphis. So we had two 19-year-old, Cam and Tate, trying to unify the city with an event for the youth. And they were talking about financial literacy and other things we could be doing instead of out here in the streets causing ruckus.
Okay. 19 years old?
19 years old.
Financial literacy, really?
Born and raised in Memphis, so they were just trying to get the youth to look at a different option of what they were doing instead of just out here in the streets, terrorizing the streets.
And what were we doing at 19?
Terrorizing.
or not, it wasn't, we weren't thinking about financial literacy, though. That's, clearly, that's a wonderful thing there, man. All right, and we'll get some of those comments from people who also saw that too. All right, what else you got going with there, Marcus?
And I also wanted to talk about Memphis event. So I said somewhat hosted an event called Unapologetically Unplugged. So Unapologetically Unplugged is a event that showcases Memphis artists, R&B artists. So not rap. So it's R&B because, we got an R&B side in the city. So it's looked over a whole lot. So it was a whole lot of pretty good artists. And
impressive.
That people really should tune in to. So like I said, we just wanted to spotlight some Memphis people doing music. Because we're a music city. So it just made sense for me to help spotlight that. So
there's no shortage of talent here when it comes to Memphis, Tennessee.
It is not.
No, it's not. Like I can see what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying because somebody would perform probably. Then somebody else comes up, you're like, damn, I thought the last act was good. Look at this here, then the next one's good. Yeah, we kill it here.
They were passing the mic around to some of the people, in Memphis, I guess the majority of people can go to church or sing or something, so they're just passing around the crowd and people's like, oh, dude,
like, I'm just security, but okay, I'll give it a shot. No shortage of time. I've noticed that since I got here, since day one. I remember we did our shows in early 90s. This shows how when you get older, man. Anyway, we did I can't remember the project we did it from, right? But for the entire week. Mm-hmm. And at the end of it, we hosted a talent show just from the people there. Man, it was crazy. Tricky T won. Tricky T's, I think he's in Atlanta now.
Okay. Yeah.
He won with his right. He just set the thing on fire. But just straight out of the housing project that we did our show from, it was just strictly talent out of that unit, those units, and they were killing. So, and that's Memphis. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's like that in Memphis. People you'd be surprised at the amount of people that can sing or do just crazy things. You'd be like,
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we'll get into some of the comments, what people said. You can check it out. The Unapologetically Memphis, that particular story right there, and some of the comments we'll get into next on V101.